This, if you're a fan like me, you'll agree that Porridge is among the best sitcoms ever. So do you want to join me today? Grab a chair, sit by the campfire, and relive this great show together. We'll travel through the entire cast, past and present, reminiscing about those who have left us and celebrating those who still shine. Are you ready? Let's dive in and rekindle some incredible memories. Christopher Biggins played the character Lukewarm in the sitcom when he was 26 in 1974. See, at 75 years old, he's living a fulfilling life with a passion right here in Lancashire, England.
All the time.
Oh, you are fairly consistent. And she's got a house and 3 kids to run. I don't know how she does it. I just don't know how she does it.
Oh, well, I'm not saying it ain't a bit hard for her at times. For instance, a few weeks ago...
deviant happenings going on, which was terrible. And then the police going in to lavatories where a lot of...
Brian Glover played the character Hasselhoff in the sitcom when he was 40 years old in 1974. Sadly, on July 24th, 1997, he left us due to a brain tumor at 63 in London, England. We're deeply saddened by his passing.
Sometimes we stay there or drop in for a cuppa when we've been to the coast.
He was the same guy, and he owned a bar in Liège by this time, and I finished up wrist wrestling him on the bar on French TV for the real Leonardo to stand up. Come on, who won? Me!
Ronnie Barker played the character Norman Stanley Fletcher in the sitcom when he was 45 years old in 1974. Sadly, on October 3rd, 2005, he passed away of heart failure at 76 in Atterbury, Oxfordshire, England. We are deeply saddened by his passing.
We're going to barricade ourselves in with a few screws as hostages, and we're going to demand better living conditions, you see. Yeah, I knew he was here, Wiggin. Look at him.
Chap has done so well this week. He's let us down a bit this week. And I said, what do you mean? I had to pretend I didn't know what he was talking about. And so we all sat round, Ronnie, Corbett and I and the director, and sat round and read these scripts.
Richard Beckinsale played the character Lennie Godber in the sitcom when he was 27 in 1974. Sadly, on March 19, 1979, he left us due to a fall at 31 in Sunningdale, Berkshire, England. We're deeply saddened by his passing.
Producer, look. Manchester United are rubbish compared to Villa.
You could be right, Len.
Plus to a whole string of successes that have taken you right to the top in recent years. The stage, plays, films, television series.
David Jason played the character Bianco in the sitcom when he was 35 in 1975. See, at 83 years old, he's living a fulfilling life with a passion right here in Middlesex, England.
Yes, I was making muffin here for me 3-year-old niece, but she's grown up a bit now. She's an air hostess.
Word, and
right.
he was just a one-off. So
he really was, and then you can take his fantastic words and just run with it. I mean, it makes your...
Sam Kelly played the character Warren in the sitcom when he was 31 in 1974. Sadly, on June 14, 2014, he left us of natural causes at 70 in Esher, Surrey, England. We're deeply saddened by his passing.
One to play. Oh, hard luck, son, hard luck. We can't carry on when Mr. Barkoff wants to talk to us, can we, eh?
Oh, well, there was no need to break up your game, Fletcher.
Yes. The idea, you know, and so we turned up together. We did. As it happens, we're neighbours.
Tony Osoba played the character McLaren in the sitcom when he was 27 in 1974. See, at 76 years old, he's living a fulfilling life with a passion right here in Glasgow, Scotland.
Yeah. What, gonna watch the game?
Yeah, naff off.
That'll be a good game.
What, A-wing against B-wing, that bloodbath?
If we win the trophy.
What trophy?
Silly buggers should have listened to each other, eh?
Paul McDowell played the character Mr. Collinson in the sitcom when he was 43 in 1974. Sadly, on May 2nd, 2016, he left us due to pneumonia at 84 in London, England. We're deeply saddened by his passing.
Oh, hello, Mr. Collinson. Sorry to interrupt you, I can see how busy you are, sir, but it's old Blanco. It won't take a minute. He's just finished his wooden animal, so he'd like you to have a look at it.
Brian Wilde played the character Mr. Barrowclough in the sitcom when he was 47 years old in 1974. Sadly, on March 20th, 2008, he left us due to a fall at the age of 80 in Ware, Hertfordshire, England. We are deeply saddened by his passing.
Just a minute. No, don't you do that.
Michael Barrington played the character Governor Venables in the sitcom when he was 50 in 1974. Sadly, on June 5th, 1988, he left us of natural causes at 63 in London, England. We are deeply saddened by his passing.
The incident took place? No, sir. Fortunately, I had them in the woodwork room at the time.
Thank heaven for that, because we must hush up a thing like this.
Change the fountain!
Fulton Mackay plays the character Mr. Mackay in the sitcom when he was 52 in 1974. Sadly, on June 6, 1987, he left us due to a fall at 64 in London, England. We are deeply saddened by his passing.
Rising violence at the Stretford end. It's no coincidence that since your imprisonment, football hooliganism has declined.
Ken Jones played the character Ives in the sitcom when he was 44 in 1974. Sadly, on February 13, 2014, he left us due to bowel cancer at 83 in Prescott, Merseyside, England. We are deeply saddened by his passing.
Yeah, I like that, yeah. Well, there's nothing else to watch, is there? Magic roundabout. All right, that's given a lot of innocent people a lot of pleasure, that has. It's even given us guilty.
Peter Vaughan played the character Harry Grout in the sitcom when he was 52 in 1975. Sadly, on December 6, 2016, he left us of natural causes at 93 in Mannings Heath, West Sussex, England. We're deeply saddened by his passing.
Heard that, Sandra?
Yeah. Who is she? Does she work there?
Of course not. Come up from the smoke. All it took was a bit of nerve and a white coat.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, well, my nerve.
Okay, let's chat. Who is your favorite character in Porridge? Please comment and share interesting things below this video. And as always, show some love. Hit the like button, subscribe to know more, and hit the bell to never miss my new content. I can't wait to create more wonderful memories with you. Thanks so much and stay tuned for more. See you again as soon as possible.